1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. Minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nobody realer than Gorilla. Ain't nobody realer than Gorilla. I said, ain't nobody realer than Gorilla. Ain't nobody realer than Gorilla. Gorilla tactics. Whoa, you know we bout action. Whoa, you know we not lacking. Whoa, matchups not matching. Whoa, jump up on the rope, put my feet up in your face. No, we ain't tapping out. What? Y'all ain't but this way. Whoa, Gorilla tactics. Ain't nobody realer than Gorilla. Gorilla tactics. Ain't nobody realer than Gorilla.
Break 'em, break 'em, break 'em. break 'em, break 'em, break 'em. Break 'em, break 'em.
Oh lordy, what's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Let me give a shout out to who's in the comments real quick. Right, real quick. Shout out to the one and only Zyrax. There's only one. Don't always only ever be one. And I'm surprised to see. I don't know if she's still here or not, but Big Shiesty in the building. Shout out to you. You got my man's Jerks in them. What's good, Jerk? How you doing? I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. Everybody left. I got some alone time, so I thought I should just shoot the shit and see what's going on with everybody. Because I'm a loser, probably. I don't know. I just started. I haven't talked about nothing at all. What are you doing? I got some alone time, so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go live. Fresh out the shower and everything. Probably TMI, but I don't care. Oh, man. I always feel weird. I really do. Whenever I go live, I feel weird as hell. It's me just talking to my phone without a response. So I'm like almost in a way a public, or I guess public, you would say, a public schizo or private. I don't know. I'm talking and as if I'm in a conversation, but as you can clearly hear, I'm nobody's talking to me. I'm talking to my phone, to the comments in the chat. I don't really got shit a specific topic to talk about today. It takes me forever to find one. That's why I haven't done a real show in a couple weeks. I want to be strategic about my words. This is more or less a throwaway live. But to the 2 or 3 people in here, I appreciate you being here. Listen to me ramble for no reason. Let me see. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. All I do is everything's through my phone. I gotta invest in a fucking laptop. Damn, all these links I got on my clipboard. You know what else is hella hard to do? Creating an intro. That shit's annoying. Because I had to cut out so many clips because the longest the intro could be is 10 minutes. And it can only be like a certain file size. So I had to cut down a lot of stuff that I wanted to keep in, but such is life. I ended up finding out that less more, if that's makes any sense. Pardon me, I had to sneeze. Oh, stupid as it is. Okay, my bad, folks. Ghetto as hell. I know. I know. If you wanna join the panel, you don't got a cam up. Just I just gotta know you and just don't be weird. There it is. I appreciate it, Sarex. Thank you. I pick on you a lot, but it's just because I don't even know why. I'm not a bully though. I'm quite the gentleman. I'm like the greatest guy who ever lived, basically. I'm just single because I do it out of respect. Damn, what's up with y'all? What you guys doing? I would ask Cyrex how the weather, but we're damn near in the same place, so there'd be no point. But to those of you outside of where we're from, how's the weather for y'all? Shit, while I'm at it. Where's this? I gotta organize my damn thing. Obviously, no obligations. So. See? Told y'all. Not thunderstorm, but like it rained for like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. I didn't even know. We were chilling and then we looked outside. We're like, what the hell? There's clouds. We were chilling outside, like it was sunny, and like I don't know what the hell happened. Like somebody just, I don't know what the hell to call it, but there was just rain clouds over the house, and I was like, yo, we were just outside and it was clear. How it was crazy. But anywho, did it rain where you're at too? I need to start doing less lives, live appearances, whatever it's called. Start focusing more on my own shit because I'm far behind on watch hours. That's crazy, for real. That's wild. It didn't get that. It didn't get that. Yeah, it was like basically that like that, but no like thunder or like lightning or anything. It was just you can hear the rain, which is why we looked outside. We were just chilling, me and my brother, and we're like, we can just I don't know how to describe it, but you can essentially hear the rain. We're like, yo, what? And then we looked outside, the condensation on the window too. I was like, bro, it was literally like what 75 degrees outside, and out of nowhere it started raining. I mean, the other day it was like 92, 93, and it rained. No clouds either. I was like, how is that possible? That hasn't happened since damn. I was like between 9 or 12. There was no clouds and it rained. It was weird. I remember being a little kid chilling at my cousin's house, and that exact thing happened. Everybody came inside all wet. We're chilling in the living room, thinking, well, "What the hell happened to everybody?" And they're all, "Yo, it's raining." You mean it's raining? There's no clouds. I feel you. Mm-hmm. Let me get this. How's the audio? Is the audio okay? Man, I would love that so much. I, here's my thing about the weather. I'm cool with heat. I'm pretty much my body's essentially very adaptable to any type of climate. But for some odd reason, I just prefer cold. I have the TV on. I mean, need it. How's that? Not bad. I remember when we moved to the valley. That shit was crazy to me. That was like a rude awakening. The city where I was at before that, like my hometown, it was like it's a city, so the weather would be essentially be balanced because there's a bunch of trees and a bunch of buildings and just I don't know how that works, but the weather I remember growing up it being more balanced than it is now. Nowadays, the heat feels like just like the heat used to when we lived in the valley. It's like damn near practical. I can only imagine how it is over there now. Dry as hell. That's cool. Da-da-dee-da-da-da. Yeah, it's like it's hot there, but it's like more humid than it is hot. It's humidity that's I think worse than heat. Man, you know what? Hold up. I think you're just gonna call me that. And I'm just gonna let that slide. Hold up. I want an excuse to play my clips. Hold up.
Shut up your mouth.
You see,
Shut up your father's mouth. Shut up your father's mouth.
Is it really? I haven't been to either. I'm on the.
and now
What did I do?
it's time.
My bad. I go do something real quick. I'm back though. What's good? What's good?
I did not know he was gonna come out.
My bad. I'm back for real. What's up? I remember Frisco being mad cold the last time I went. I was a little kid though. I think I went like maybe 2 or 3 times. Every single one of them was mad cold. I like seeing the ocean waves hit the dock or the pier or whatever, but that shit was cold. But if it's an already cold city and during the summer, I like to think it. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know where you can take it, but if you find out, if you look up the pennies there and look up the year, you can get a whole bunch of money.
The year here,
Yeah, you can get $100 for a penny.
like all these points, I look up on the year. See this, bro? This is 2016.
I seen the videos. That's I don't know what the hell happened over there.
First one.
That's some shit. No, not really. It's pretty much everywhere. I'm gonna start being less and less over there because I'm having problems with a lot of people outside of the spaces that I usually go to. Shit's mad weird. Damn, it hurts. I don't.
I can't wait any longer. Can't. I have to get my boy Bonnie. I have to. I'm on.
I wish Mortal Kombat 11 had a third part that time.
Play on birthday. Got it birthday. Tuesday.
I don't know those guys like that. I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Down. Wait. Put that on it fast. Oh damn.
I don't even really watch Base Oracle, and I next to never watch it. Crucible to them. I don't. You know what I mean? I'll barely kick it with Glenn and Speak Easy, but that's I don't even. I'm gonna start getting away from them too. Caucasian beefs, I have absolutely no idea what's going on with them at all. So I have no comment nor any idea. He's cool. I think it's pretty funny. It's a different vibe, but for the most part, usually funny. Folks in the chat, they're cool too. It's nothing like the spaces we go to and are accustomed to, but it's not too different. If it makes any sense. Even then, even if they do got beefs, that's between them. That's true. He does. I'm not really trying to be diverse in the stuff that I people that I chill with because it never really pans out. There's a higher what's the word, propensity to have random drama or some type of beef with somebody. I did give it the old college try, so there's that. Not really, because I don't know what the hell they're even talking about when they do talk about it. So I'm like, I'm lost in the sauce. I don't like it when nobody does, to be honest with you. Because then I have to ask myself, what do I gain or benefit from being here? I don't tell the person to not talk about it because that's their platform. You know what I mean? But I'm one of those people who just doesn't really care. It's one of those it is what it is type situations. But anywho, that's true. I guess I'm a selfish type of person because I'm one of those types where I ask myself, man, what do I gain from this? It feels like nobody has topics anymore. Like it sometimes feels like you don't have a topic to talk about, so you essentially exaggerate what's being done. Not always, but yeah, that's true. I feel you though. I don't really like to talk about other people. I really don't, like at all. Like if they showed a video of like or something, right, and you ask me a question about it, I'll give an opinion, right? But Easy and Fatty, I'm cool with. Never really had a problem with them before. I've heard of Easy long before Fatty went over there with him. And I was like in and out, really there. And then when he got brought back up, when Fatty went over there once, and I was like, for the first time, I was like, oh, I remember this guy. He's been grinding. He's been putting in work. I'm very interested to see with Wales live later. You're gonna have a bunch of conservatives versus liberals. Those are usually crazy. I was cool with them for a little bit. Not like cool as in they know who I was. I was just there. But I nothing they really talked about really caught my ear. And nothing really catches me, like keeps me there. I'm just not gonna go back. Nothing against them at all in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah, later on. Usually when lies like that happen, both sides are gonna cry about being offended. I just want to see who's gonna say it first, and then who's gonna say it more.
Finally, I can test my skills alongside the real Valkyrie expert.
Wish I had some iced coffee. Just sit back and just watch the fires flame. I'm an anarchist. So this is not my fight. Neither of them like me, and I don't like them either.
For the record, I believe he fought the Valkyries. I just don't believe it was or that he caused the desolation of Midgard, or that he had all the giants killed. Am I missing anything?
No, I haven't.
More help, Walker! I got it!
Yeah, I know who that is. Unlike a lot of these guys who call themselves that, I'm actually red pilled.
What are the things my
Like I did what nowadays you'd be called a conspiracy theorist
Interesting.
and stuff like that. But the original red pill, what it was supposed to be, what it is actually, I don't know why people conflate it or connect it with relationship advice, but it's something. It's so much more deeper than that. I don't really have one on him.
This is where the masks have to go.
I've only like seen him like a handful of times. Oh really? I like that. My views, more or less, on stuff is very nuanced. I can't just tell it to anyone or not, and then discuss about it with anybody either. So I feel like so few and even less actually get it nowadays. But that's just me though. Damn, I've been talking for almost an hour, I suppose. I've said that before, yeah.
masterpiece of mine.
But I go with what resonates with me about it. I just don't simply go with it just for the sake of it. But Daniel, what was your day like?
Into it, Rupert Hellwalker. Let's get him.
What you been up to? Yeah. No. Not at all. Most countries are supposed to essentially be a nation. You have to have them. There were checks and balances put forth for a reason.
There's a grate on the flooring of that barrel. Maybe there's a way to look.
I don't mind it at all. Now, when you essentially put another one's in front of yours, that looks a little weird sometimes. Like for some weird reason, the ones that everybody does it, but to see people do it for another one is, on the face of it, you would think, oh, that's a kind thing to do, but then when you understand patterns and talking points and who they choose to put forth, and you're like, this is more or less a scapegoat, or it's a cop out. But people have done it like for the beginning of time. I understand it. I understand both sides of it. Like if you look at, like, say, Asian people and Italian people, they're the biggest ones who, I guess Mexicans too, who always for the most part stayed within their own, right? Like you would get in trouble by your parents if you're one of those races and people, if you were to get with somebody who was a different one. Like say if an Asian got with a black, or with a Italian got with a non-Italian, or Mexican with a non, you know what I mean? This, then the third, you get what I mean? Nowadays, I would say it's still done, but at a smaller level than what it used to be. And since a lot of people, and I'm not even really calling it right or wrong either, a lot of people essentially just sleep around more or less, if that's even what it's called anymore. That means everybody's just laying down with everybody. Nobody puts forth and then that also includes the relationship talk. People are just doing meaningless stuff for no reason. There's no love behind it. They just want the rocks off real quick, and except now they just have more options to do it. And the reason why I'm not talking down on anybody, because I mean, I'm not really gonna encourage or condone meaningless sex with random people. But how do I put this? Who cares? It's not that big an issue anyway. I mean, it is, but anyway. I say that because I myself, personally, I think my race of women are great. I'm not gonna put them down, but for some odd reason, I don't know why. I'm outing myself here, but I think Filipino women or Polynesian women are probably who I'm probably more attracted to, more than my race of women. Now, obviously, there's fine women and beautiful women of every race. I'm not saying that there isn't. So I guess my answer to that would be I'm not against it. I don't know honestly, because sometimes you got to think about that. Because I mean, social media, these women say they do, but you never really know if that's true or not. But the one thing that is true that I do notice a lot is a lot of guys ain't approaching women anymore, right? So really, how's that? How she have a high body count if the guy is not really, you know what I mean, doing that anymore? It's a contradiction of an accusation, right? And I like to think that I like to see the good in people, so I hope she doesn't. I think high body counts on both men and women just I don't see how that's beneficial to anything or anyone. Like, why do you want to have so many trophies or notches on your belt if you're not even gonna remember where it's from?
Like they knew exactly where they needed to be. And in that moment, so did I.
Because they're not red pill. They do it for the same reason that the feminist and liberal women do it. They just need exaggerated talking points for the sake of generating views, likes, and income. I don't know why or how red pill became something of a relationship talking point. Because if you watch the movie where it originally came from, it had nothing to do with that. It was about questioning everything around you. That's all. Now, so-called relationships happen to be within the everything, then cool. But if it's just the relationships, then I have a hard time taking your point seriously. Because I am one of those people who could, even if I don't really like the person, I can listen to the point and like, okay, that makes sense. That could, who cares who gets you the message? You get the message, like Eddie Griffin said. If you watch the movie The Matrix that came out years before all this, it'll tell you. There's literally a scene where Morpheus is talking to Neo. Spoiler alert. Where Morpheus is talking to Neo, and he says, provide you with two choices. You have the red pill, and I show you how far the rabbit hole goes, or you have the blue pill, and you live in bliss and pretend nothing's happening. I don't know how the hell that guy got credit for being the red pill guy, but he didn't create that at all.
Shut up! Concentrate!
That's just me, though. I'm obviously not against men's empowerment, obviously, but there are a lot of inequities against men that nobody ever wants to talk about. And whenever it does get brought up, it gets shoved under the rug. Ironically, though, you want to know something crazy? The ones who shove men's issues under the rug are first to do it is men. By specifically two sets of men. The first ones are the simps, or the betas, the ones that don't want women to be called out for stuff they say and do. Then there's the other ones who are old school, more or less. That's who the modern man is essentially up against too, alongside with all the feminism stuff and all that. So modern men have to essentially figure things out for ourselves. And a lot of people don't like the stuff that we've come. I say we because I'm putting myself in this too. There's a lot of men that don't want to hear this. It irks them for some weird reason. They never really say why. Both the old school and the simps, the pussy whipped. And let me also say this real quick before I continue. Being in a relationship doesn't make you a simp or pussy whipped. Because they're the ones, because those kinds of dudes, oddly enough, are with the feminists, not with them, but they're semi similar because how they never want to bring up or talk about men's issues. The only one that ever do is modern man. The men past 25 and under 40. They all essentially just throw everything under the rug and want nobody to talk about it ever. Yeah, that's the realization I just made right now. That's crazy. Ah, shut up, phone. 15% bitch. You like that intro I made? It's 8 minutes. I was gonna add more to it, but I was like, man, I got sick of editing and just said, fuck it. Let me say this real quick. I'm a man of God. I really do believe in God. Always have and I always will. But I gotta understand that when men are talking about something, not everybody does, right? So that's another thing that's weird too, because God, I'll save that for a talking point in the future. I gotta write that down. I gotta do a damn PowerPoint with it, but privately, write talking points and others down for it. Possibly. I gotta find people worth talking to about it though. Nobody wants to fuck with me though right now because I'm not using the paid version of StreamYard. Nobody wants to mess with somebody like that. I don't really want to give money to StreamYard. I really don't, but I know I have to if kind of feels douchebag. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm buying friends or something. Like if you don't fuck with me, I'm not gonna beg you to come. I offered the people spots. They didn't pull through, so I said, all right, I'm not gonna force it. It is what it is, and I just move on. But anywho, nothing really. Nothing really. I said, yo, I'm holding a show. Want to come through? They say yes. They don't come. I just move on. I don't like nobody enough to like, hey, I'm holding another show next week. Can you please come? Okay.
Dead end? Please tell me it's down in the water or something.
I might hold those shows in the future, maybe, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on it. I'm not gonna.
Come on.
What do you mean? I'm very big on discernment, so what's up, Edlon? How you doing?
It was a mistake.
This is why I'm gonna out myself right now, but I don't really consider myself an untouchable part of that crew. I'm cool with them, but I'm not really of them. You know what I mean? Do his vote, my friend. The Untouchables. That's a group for blacks. That's very dope. They all, I'm in no way hating, but I can't, with a good conscience, consider myself one. After the last 2 or 3 lives, I had a real, I don't know if it's some type of epiphany type of thing where I was like, I was analyzing the talking points and I realized, you know what? I don't, I don't, I don't. One, I don't like it. Two, it's not even nuance. It's come as you go, right? Where you make up shit essentially on what feels good, and if that thing that feels good doesn't feel good anymore, it's I thought it was at first. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was just a one big so-called family, but nah. It's an online community for blacks. That's all. They support each other. They, um, you know, got their thing. And they only support other blacks. Like I said before, I'm an open book, so if that makes me racist, then I don't care. When I'm not saying nothing negative either.
I don't need your phone.
By nature says. Oh yeah, no doubt. I would just say I'm cool with them. That's
I don't want to hear it.
more or less it.
Everything was fine until you showed up. I'll make it up to you. I swear.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate how they more or less welcome me in with open arms and I reciprocate the respect. But it's more or less from a distance, respectfully speaking. Because I've noticed something, a particular type of pattern that everybody shuns over. The biggest unveiling to me of it was that the video of that chick, of that white girl, of her saying broke ass niggas, how contradicting the content was they were all making about her. And it wasn't even really about her. It wasn't. That's the thing, though, me, Bobby. It's not really people I focus on. It's words and actions. I don't know. Is that her name? I don't even know that girl's name. But how contradicted it felt to me. It's like she didn't say anything that isn't in music you listen to. No, not that. It's just the fact that how it's ironic it was to be mad about it. How there was no real sense behind it, other than for content purposes. I'm not really a defender. I can care less about her. Pero ni modos. It is what it is. Who's in? Who's that? I'm horrible with names, so I'm great with faces, horrible with names. Now, so many of them made it out to be like it brought back up trauma that you know for a fact that you didn't go through. No, never been in. Oh, he's. Uh, I'll be real with you. He's if he's if he's really autistic. I'm not saying he isn't, right? That means chemically and mentally he doesn't really know what he's doing. He has some sort of an idea, but he doesn't really full fledged comprehend what he's doing. Like you would like say uh able minded or standard mind default minded the rest of us are. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Shit, hell no. I don't know. Me personally, I grew up in a rough neighborhood. I saw things, even done things to where words in themselves just don't really hold a candle to. They turned what was literally a joke or some desperate attempt of at attention. They turned it into some type of one. They gave her the attention. Two, they turned it into a felony to joke around. It was like a lot of them kept saying, "Well, who are you to tell me to I can or can't be offended?" I didn't say you could or you couldn't. It's just at some point when you're an adult and compare things you've been through in the past, you're keeping dead shit alive on how you choose to react to it. I didn't even know he blocked them. With that being said, though, too, I can see this. Ultimately, there isn't a reason why you shouldn't talk to a person, right? I don't know. He did it because of that. I thought he did it because I don't know if you were there or not, but he was on the panel with Fatty. It wasn't even Fatty's live. I don't know whose it was. It was somebody else's, but he was talking about something off topic, and then out of nowhere started twerking. I was like, "Yo, what are we doing here?" Bless his heart, but goddamn, I was like, "Yo, I get it, but reel it in, bro. Reel it back, calm it down." That's crazy. I wasn't there when that happened. That's crazy. But even then, though, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna tell another adult on another platform. I just accept it. Yes, soda, please. Lord have mercy. Give me soda.
I like that. Hey. Thank you, bro.
And there, do say.
It was cool.
I can care less how somebody talks, honestly. It'll never bother me.
I'll tell you right now.
I know, boy.
What? Right over here, no, what? Yeah, over here, what?
The way we really grew up in the neighborhood is
God.
if we're chilling and you tell us what he can and cannot say, it's gonna get you roasted. If not, checked on it. Exactly. I almost became like that. I almost became the type of person who wanted to tell people what they can and can't say. I almost was like that, but that shit didn't last long. I realized how stupid I was feeling and making things. If you're an adult, you're an adult. I'm not gonna make two ways about it.
Well, dude, you fucking on the race thing, huh?
But I also get what you mean, though, Cyrax. I really do. I'm not trying to just essentially just disown the topic. I get what you mean. I really do.
Huh?
I don't even know what that means, but okay, bro.
Estoy. Call the ambulance to be enemies here. I'm ready.
In our neighborhood and with family members and friends, we grew up saying the most stuff that would make people faint nowadays to each other. It was so common.
Alright.
Today's my birthday's eve. I turned 33 tomorrow, and I don't know what to do. That's true. I like that.
It's like a cyber. Cyber Kratos confirmed.
Thank you.
Oh no, bro. I wanted to come down here.
But anyway,
Get on your ass. Okay, buddy? Okay.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Thunder from down under.
Okay, buddy?
I don't even know what that means. I'm not from. Does that mean I'm from Australia or something? Because I'm far from it.
You doing good, my buddy? Doing with you? You good? You good?
That's my brother. Sheik. Damn, I went that. Why the hell? I beg your pardon, madam. I beg your finest pardon. Should be ashamed of yourself. I think I'm gonna cut it out though. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you so much.
Nada.
I want to go check out Will's live. That's why I want to go see the show. I appreciate it. I do. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. Depends. I gotta talk to ask around. Hold on, let me go check. Yeah, he's on. Huh, man? Never said I was mad. Oh Lord, I just pretty much ran out of my battery's done for the live today. I don't know what the hell else to say or talk about.
What? I'm confused.
There's no, I appreciate it wholeheartedly as I do. Never felt obligated to do anything for me, honestly. Just stopping by in the comments is enough. You know what I mean? I'm always appreciative. Always. I appreciate you two stopping by. If y'all hold on, let me see.
Come on, what do you?
There's Will's link if you're not subscribed or ready to follow fire. Talking over myself. There's Will's link if you ever want to go over there and see what it's all about. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I thank you wholeheartedly. Even if it's just to hear me ramble about a whole bunch of nothing. I really do thank you guys. I'll see y'all later on the next one. When is it? I don't know. Probably. But I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.